Leadership, what a word. So much has been written about it, has been discussed and very often over-discussed, and you've got 7 habits and 50 habits and 100 habits and so on. Folks, let's simplify this. There is only one habit and only one attitude of an ace leader. Let's be clear about this. Wouldn't you agree with me that an ace leader, an excellent leader, is someone who you would voluntarily and naturally follow? Would you agree with me? Right? Let's lay down the baseline. We'll come on to the definition in a minute. A leader, an excellent leader, who is someone who I would naturally and voluntarily follow. Now, and hierarchy is not the best form of leadership. Yes, a senior hierarchical leader might command the respect, but in itself, hierarchy doesn't provide leadership. In the daytime, you're saying, yes, sir, no, ma'am, and you're going in the evening and saying, what an idiot. That's not leadership, right? So leadership is about one simple thing alone. Who would you naturally and voluntarily follow? So here is the definition. It is the person who you would naturally and voluntarily follow as a leader is very simply someone who was bringing success to you, serving your values, making you successful. Would you agree with me or would you not? And all the other attributes of charisma, voice, determination, all these things, they're good. It's good stuff. I'm not speaking against them. But they're mere enabling factors. You may or may not even need them. The ultimate is bringing value and making people successful. So here's the definition. A leader is a selfless, fearless bringer of absolute value to people who he is serving. End of story. Right? Let's take an example. I have a cousin of mine, very senior, retired from the IAS, Indian Administrative Service, crème de la crème, came to our house recently, and he was here with us in London, and he was saying that, Sanjeev, all this value and leadership stuff, you keep to the West, okay? Don't try and bring it to India. And I said, oh, really? Why? Not knowing that I've been doing it in India for the last 10 years. Why? He said, well, because, in India, you don't understand. It's a very hierarchical setup. I give instructions to him. He takes instructions from him, from her, from him to from her. And that's the way it goes. It's hierarchy. I said, oh, great, wise one. Thank you very much. So I'll take note. Now, 2 hours later, we're sitting at dinner. And I said, listen, just imagine you're coming into your palatial office in Delhi in a beautiful shiny car with your peak-capped chauffeur and so on. And as your car rolls into the office, into the compound, the security guard comes, opens the door, gives you one salute and said, sir, in case you have 2 minutes, I would like to show you, I have an idea of how we can reduce the security cost by 10% and significantly improve the security. And then he gave you one salute and you went off to your office. What would you do? And he said, what will I do? I'll go to my office and I'll call for him. Now look, who's become the giver and who's become the taker? Who's bringing value and who's become the recipient? So leaders bring value. Leadership is not just about managing your team downwards. It is bringing total success and productivity to your entire people environment. Selfish, fearless bringer of value. Selfish and fearless because I'm in expectation of nothing. I only exist to bring value. And the interesting thing is, when you bring value, it comes back to you 100-fold. You become wealthier and richer in any case, even though that is not the objective or even the expectation. Folks, become in every sphere, and you have value to bring in everything you're doing. You just don't see it. This will make you a leader par excellence.